This is the first time in modern history that a sitting president has based the re-election campaign outside of Washington. But I decided I don't want our campaign to be just hearing all the pundits and the power brokers. I want our campaign to be here because you guys are the ones who got me started. We took office in the middle of the worst recession in our lifetimes, one that left millions of Americans without jobs, had folks losing their homes, a recession so bad that many families are still grappling with the aftershocks, even though the economy is growing again. But the economy is growing again. We're creating jobs again. Over the last 4 months, we've seen the largest drop in unemployment since 1984. Over the last 13 months, we've added nearly 2 million private sector jobs. That didn't happen by accident. It happened because we made some tough choices, like saving the American auto industry. You remember they said it couldn't be done. There were some folks who were going to write it off, but it was the right thing to do. And now GM is hiring back every single worker they laid off, and every one of the big three American automakers are making a profit once again. That's because of the tough choices we made, because of the work that you did getting me into office. Because of you, we overcame the status quo and reformed Wall Street, making sure that we've got some of the toughest consumer protections so you won't get cheated when you apply for a mortgage or when you take out a credit card. Because of you, we did what we've been trying to do for almost a century, and we made sure that everybody in this society of ours, if you get sick, you don't have to go bankrupt. If you get sick, you don't have to mortgage your house. If your child has a pre-existing condition, they're still going to be cared for because we passed health care reform that provided coverage to 30 million Americans. But we wouldn't have made any of this progress if it hadn't been for you. I was talking to a group earlier, and I said, you know, I grew up here in Chicago. I wasn't born here. Just want to be clear. I was born in Hawaii. But I became a man here in Chicago. And a lot of the people who are here today, the values, the ideals, my beliefs, my core convictions about what makes America great were forged here. Because it's here in this incredibly diverse city, with people from every background, every creed, every color, from farm towns and inner city neighborhoods that somehow come together, immigrants from all around the world. It is here that I was reminded about why America is so great. It's not the size of our skyscrapers. It's not the size of our GDP. It's the fact that we're able to keep two ideas together at the same time. One, that we're all individuals endowed with certain inalienable rights and liberties, and we're self-reliant, and we're entrepreneurs, and we don't want folks telling us what to do. And you know, that's part of being, you know, an individual is so important to us. But we also have this idea that we're all in this together, that we look out for one another, that I am my brother's keeper, I am my sister's keeper, that I want to make sure that child on the south side or the west side or out in Maywood or out in Dalton, that they've got the same opportunities that I've had.